Hi everyone. Okay, I'm back. Adventure by Ellie Studio is what we are going to use. I have a lot of shadows right now and I'm not sure why, so we're just going to roll with it. I am so hungry, you guys. It is like 9 o'clock in the morning today and oh goodness, and my morning has already started. You're going to hear probably some background noise. It's not including the puppies, but my washing machine's going, and I didn't realize how loud it was till it's quiet in here. But we're leaving to LA tomorrow, so I have to get stuff done, and then Tim's at work for just a few extra hours today, so I only have this moment, and so I have to, you know, if I want to get a video out this week, it's gonna have to be like this. So sorry. Here we go. Whew, there we go. Oh, and then you can see the ring light. How funny. How funny is that? My new thing. Wow, you can totally see it, can't you? Let's turn it off then. Yeah, it's fine. I think it was this one right here that was glary. Okay, so I love this layout. This layout was so different from what I normally do. Color-wise, I've been doing that lately, doing different colors, and just because this is finally fall. So it took a while to get to fall, right? So so using these new collections too was so inspiring, and I love it so much. This layout has my heart. So, and I actually finished, so it was actually a really productive weekend, because I knew, I was like, you know what, I want to play, and today's Tuesday, right? Yeah, so on Saturday, I finished 2 layouts. Look at, she loves her daddy, and look at his smile, because he says, like, we made a charcuterie board for the boys, and it was a whole 4-foot table full of charcuterie, and this is before we went organic, so it could be full. Now it's no longer full. and so I can't find I guess I didn't take a picture of this, so that's throwing me off a little bit, because I'm like, uh-oh, you know, how do I want this? How did I want it? So we're winging it. So anyway, so what was I telling you? Oh my goodness. It's going to be one of those kind of days, because I am all over the place. I have so much to do. And, oh, so I was crafting on Saturday. And so I finished 39 and 40. So I was on a roll, and I'm so excited about that. So excited about that. We had a girls' day, and where we drove to Fresno and stuff, and we went to Aldi's and all that, but we went to this place, but I didn't show any of our food, so there was no point in putting, you know, where we're at. It's just a picture of my mom and my daughter, and yeah, so it was pretty cool. So I wanted this, yeah, okay. So I'm trying to remember, trying to remember for a girl who forgets everything, right? So that's the fun part. Oh my gosh, you guys. Okay, so I've been doing hauls, right? Been doing haul videos, but I have been, you know, doing so many haul videos right now. In fact, I'll have another one out today, because no, this is not how this. Oh goodness gracious. Is this how? Oh my lordy, how did I do this? This here, this here, this here, this here. Yeah, so it must have been. No. Oh goodness. Okay. So, oh my goodness, you guys. I need my picture. I need my picture to go off of, because this, you know, it's not, I don't have a good memory. So, oh my goodness. So, but I got this. We got this. It will be a good video, darn it. So, ooh, goodness, I almost made a mistake. And once you glue things down, it's kind of hard to pop them back up sometimes. But I got this. Because I knew, I was like, wait a minute, I remember seeing that one on the bottom. So, how is that? And then look, I kind of remembered, right? Because I remembered it didn't go there. So, but look at her ears. So look at Kit Kat's ears. And then look at the bee. The bee's wings are out. And I just thought it was so cute. I thought it was so fitting. So yeah, so let me go here, because that way I don't get too confused. Because I know this one goes there. So let me put what I know down, I think is what I want to say. And so I was playing and just having a good old time with my layout and going through stuff that, you know, I normally, because it's hard to get through all, I mean, I have a lot of stuff. I do. I have a lot of stuff, and so it's hard to go through all the bins. And you know, because usually by the time I get to the last bin, my layout's already done. So there's no point in going through all of them. So like I said, you know, I start up at the top on one design, and then on the next, you know, like week 40, I'll start the other way on my bins. And and then I have my standard stuff, and it's just the process I like, because I like sifting through all my stuff. I like knowing what I have. And so I've had this saying for years, and I'm like, oh, it fit perfectly. The ongoing story, because look, that's them always sleeping. And it's just, in my head, it makes sense. Just like Happy Camper, you don't have to use it in the camping layout. You can use it any way you want. And so, you know, just it can just fit your picture. You don't have to follow rules, you know. So it's your design, your fun, so you do whatever you want. And you know, and then I love using my stuff. So so I love using my stuff. And like this is from the Stamps of Life, and I had a new package. I never opened it, and I'm like, oh, okay, well that's cool. And I found it worked perfectly here. So I'm telling you guys, I love using my stuff. I love opening packages. I love using my packages, so I actually enjoy throwing them away. It's kind of weird, I know, but I do. I enjoy empty packages because it means I used them and I had fun with them. So yeah, it's just the little things in life, right? Oops. So messing it up here. This design and the week 40 I am in love with, so I'm hoping I can keep going with that stuff. Hello Happiness, too cute. That's Kit Kat name down. It's so cute. So that one goes here. Alrighty. So yes, we are back on track. So how's everybody? Did everybody watch Jack Reacher? Oh my god, that was so good. I don't do spoilers because I wouldn't even know what to talk about. But I totally enjoyed that on Amazon Prime. So worth it. Honestly, it's so, I don't know who doesn't have Amazon Prime at this point, because hello, Amazon's amazing. You know, you can't, I wouldn't cut my nose to spite my face. So, you know, Amazon is our happy place, you know, so if you know, you know. So, but yeah, I just, that Amazon Prime is so worth it. And Jack Reacher, whew, yeah, so good. See, and then I used a whole row of there we go. Let me get I have problems with my R's. To put it here, and didn't even bother me. I'm like, nope, I'm using it. So I did, and you know what? I don't worry about it. So plenty more where that came from. Plenty more being made at this moment also. So this is the week that we went as a family on an adventure. So not only did my mom, Cheyenne, and I go on an adventure, we also went with the kids on this in Monterey. They had this thing like a cart on the railroad tracks. So you're on the railroad tracks, and you do the whole, you know, almost like a teeter-totter, boop, 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 and it takes you on the track. And it was, oh gosh, what was it, 3 miles or 16 miles? I can't remember how many miles it was. I have a card to put all that stuff down, but I have to go through Facebook and find it all again and research it, and I didn't do that yet. So it was like new sites, having so much fun together, because I'll tell you the story of this. So this thing, when we drove up, it was so much fun, but some of the guys at Tim's work said they did it earlier in the year, because this was the first year they've done it, I guess, or maybe second, I don't know. And they said that be first, because if you're not first, you get held up by everybody else. And I was like, okay, and this is pre-organic, so, you know, I'm hurting, I'm not in shape. I'm not in shape now, but I'm just saying I have more energy now, so I could, you know. But it's neat. It's just, so if you see, you sit on these seats, and then you put your feet here. He puts his feet here, and then the actual handle is here, and you pull, boop, 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 and then it makes you go, right? So, and then there's a handbrake to help you slow down. Yeah, so it was a lot. This was our first adventure as a family, and it was fun. And so we ended up happening, funny story, because, you know, I am not in shape or anything else. Well, then I guess Matt tells Cheyenne that he's out, your dad's gonna, you know, what are you gonna do about your dad? Because, you know, he's gonna have to do all the work, because your mom, you know, she can't. And I was like, what? And so I told Matt stuff, and Matt's like, oh my God, I didn't expect you to tell your mom. And so because Cheyenne told me that, Cheyenne squealed on him, and it made the start of this so much fun, because we started laughing. You okay, Dork? We started laughing so hard. And so, because, you know, I cuss, and, you know, I say whatever I want, and so I was giving him a hard time, and so he's just like, oh gosh. So it just made for a good time, and laughing, and just, you know, just having a ball. So, but it's a 4-seater. So it was Tim, myself, Matt, and Shy, and you have a leader, you know, so the guys took the lead, and we were on the other side, and it's more of like, they have more of the work, and Cheyenne was like, just do it. So she made him sit with Matt, even though she's just as strong as Matt is. But so anyway, so everyone told him, you need to be in front, you need to be in front. So I was like, okay, we're determined to get in front, because they were saying it could take so long, because you have the slowest people in, you know, they rate you basically on like fittest kind of thing, fittest to, you know, not fit. So technically, if I was by myself, I would be in the back. So yes, that's how this goes. And and so we ended up getting first, because he pegged Tim as a fireman. And he's like, okay, fireman. He's, are you fireman? And Tim's like, yeah. And so yeah. And so he's like, okay. So, and then, you know, here, I'm the only, like, true overweight person in this group. You know, you have Matt and Shy, who are fit. And then you have Tim, who's just big. You know, he's tall and strong. And you have me, who is plump and walking funny, because my back hurts, my body hurts, you know. So, I am the typical overweight, you know, plump girl in the back. So I'm like, whatever. So then they say, go ahead and go. And Tim's like, I don't want the front. Tim tells me, he starts panicking. He goes, no, I don't want to be in the front, because that's, you know, that I don't want that pressure. And I'm like, oh my gosh, because we would be in the lead, right? And so I'm like, okay, well then, you know, but then they started. And so then they put you by your abilities, right? So he says, so another 4 group, which was 2 women and a man, wanted to be, or 2 men, 2 women, wanted to be in the front. So they wanted to be in front. And so we were like, okay, you know, like we're listening because, you know, you don't really have a say. And so Tim's like, yeah, just let him go. And we're like, okay, you know, whatever. And they grouped us, and so they put us in front. And so I said, well, too late, we're going. Well, then next thing you know, oh my God, the boys, oh gosh, because, you know, Matt is Tim 2.0. The boys made it into a competition. So we are hauling butt, you guys. They are like pumping for all their worth. And we are like, okay. Well, then the other couple who really wanted to be in front were kind of like, you know, I think upset. So they were staying a little bit close. They were trying to stay close to us. And I told them, I said, they're catching up because we can see behind us, right? Because we're the girls, we're looking that way. And so it wasn't supposed to sound like that, you know, like, oh, we're the girls and we're so fragile, nothing like that. But it was like we could see the back in the back, and we're like, oh, they're catching up. So the boys are like, what? And so they started pumping some more, and it was just like, oh my God, you can really die from getting a concussion if this bar hits your head. And so I'm like, oh my gosh. And so we were laughing because we hit this dip. So Tim built a ramp, or not a ramp, it's a thing in the car because Dory, I hit the brakes too hard one time and she fell and she hurt her leg. So I was like, no more. So Tim built a bench. It's like a bench seat, and that way when they stand, she can stand on that. They can stand on this, and they won't fall. So so Tim built this. It now has carpet on it and stuff, but I just thought it was the coolest thing because I told him, I go, babe, you know, Dory hurt herself. She fell. We need something to go there. So he went out to the garage and built this, and so it is flush with the car. And so if they fall, they don't fall anywhere. They just step on that. I'll put that on the description too. But anyway, so yeah, so then it became like, oh my gosh, we're like HE double hockey sticks bent for leather. We are gone. We are like gone. And I'm like, so I'm, you know, because I'm worthless, because I'm like, I'm like seriously. I mean, it was like my head, and then I was showing them, I go, look. And so I ended up holding the bar, and then I was like head banging for all I was worth, because it was like, yes, 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 yes. It was like crazy. It was crazy, you guys. So I let go of that bar, and I started taking pictures. I'm trying to take pictures. Well, you know, like I was just like, oh my gosh, you guys. So they were laughing like little hyenas. They were laughing, the boys were. They were having the time of their life. But Tim was exhausted that night. He was exhausted. But it was hilarious because, oh my gosh, we had such a good time. But just, oh my gosh, we have to know that if we don't want this to be a competition, we can't be first, because we weren't going to hold up anybody apparently. So, oh my gosh, you guys, it was the best time. We had so much fun, so much fun. So I want to do it again if they bring it back. So it's going to say, you are the best and awesome. He ended up getting a hole in his shirt because the bar had the screws on it were I got a hole in my shirt too, so it was kind of that was a bummer part, because this is his jacket he's had forever and it's his favorite. So he was pretty disappointed on that one. So I said, sorry, dude. And so my mom kind of patched it a little for him, and so, but it was just, oh my gosh, such a good time, such a good time. And it was cheap enough. I think it was like $120 for all 4 of us. So for us to have that good of a time, yeah, that was worth it, you know. So totally worth it. But So the story of this thing is kind of cool. It's a father and son who the son is a mechanical engineer, so he designed them completely, and his father helped build it. So the father and son built these things, and they're in their garage, and it was just like, how, I mean, you could tell the father was so proud of him. So proud of it. And you know what, the son, okay, so the son is kind of interesting, because if you just like glance real quick at the son, he looks like Leonard from The Big Bang Theory. And so that was like, it was trippy, because yeah, he looked like Leonard. And just to know he was a mechanical engineer too. And I mean, what a smart kid. Just wow. And the dad, I'm like, whoa. So yeah, and then the mom was the one selling the tickets, and so it was a total family event and stuff. So that was really neat. And it's in I think Seaside. I think it was Seaside. And the train no longer works there, right? So they just rented the train tracks for the season. And I'm hoping they do it again, because I want to go back, because that was, and then I'm a little bit, you know, more healthy. So not healthier, just a little bit more health. I have more energy, I should say, and more energy, so I could, you know, maybe I could help out. I mean, honestly, I didn't need to help because they were crazy. So there was just no holding on. So there was nothing. So, oh, but Tim was smiling. He was, I just loved it. He was having such a good time. But he paid for it later on. He was tired. So I was like, dude. Oh gosh. But yeah, these kids are so awesome to be with. They're just awesome. They're awesome kids. And it's cute because they just went, Cheyenne and Matt just went on a little in San Fran. Wow, these guys are rocking. Wow, there's 3 calls within 15 minutes. They I got distracted by the call. They ended up going to San Fran and going on a ferry ride, because Matt got he gets to be range master now. And it's a thing here in Hollister. And it's cool. And so now there's a range here, and so now they get to go shooting. Tim gets to go shooting now. His like dream came true, where we don't have to go out of town an hour drive to go shooting. Now we have the shooting range, which all the cops use. And so Tim can go, and Tim's like, hey buddy. So we're just messing with Matt. But yeah, so she took him out this week. But look at, that's what it, I mean, yeah. Oh, Denise, yeah, my daughter, she could be a model, I think so, because she's a natural beauty. And yeah, I think so. She's just, I mean, look at her, she's gorgeous. But that's oh, that's what I was telling you. So we hit a dip. We hit a dip that was so bad that we both, Cheyenne and I, screamed bloody murder. We screamed, and it was hilarious. We started laughing afterwards, because we were like, holy poopies. It was crazy. So you can put your stuff in this little back, this little wooden box. I think they need to have lids on them, honestly, because that dip, I think things could have flown off at any other time. But isn't that the neatest little invention? That is so cool. So that, yeah, that was really neat. Isn't this layout so cute so far? I'm loving it. Loving it. We still have more. My camera's gonna go dead, but or not dead. It's gonna turn off, but we still got more to do. Totally more to do. So, and then Liz Youngkin, yeah, these books, aren't these books just amazing? Ugh, I love these authors. My dream is to meet Shelley Lawrenston. It would be a dream come true. I've already met Christine Feehan. Okay, yeah, so I met Christine Feehan already. Because my celebrities are not, you know, movie stars or whatever they are. I mean, Angelina Jolie would be the only one that I would ever want to meet in my lifetime. But, but celebrities are not my my celebrities. My celebrities are authors, and that's who I go gaga over. So I've met Laurel K. Hamilton back when her books used to be good, and Narcissus in Chains, I think, was the last one. There might be the one after that one might be the one also. So I'm gonna put on. Hey, I'm gonna put on here favorite author. So they're in here, and they can. Our door. Hey, our door has windows on each side, so they can see out. So if they see anything, a squirrel, a cat, oh my God, they go ballistic. They're crazy. You guys, lay down. Lay down. Door. A little instigator there. Yeah, and so I would, dream come true would meet Shelley Lawrenston. Oh my gosh, she is my second favorite author ever. And, oh yeah, she's amazing. Whew. Yeah, just thinking about it, I'm like, yes, 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 yes. Let me meet you. I love you. So, but yeah, I love books. Love, love, love books. And then Barbara Hayes. Hello, you're so awesome. I always can count on you to leave me a comment too. You're so awesome. And Shanda, hello, how are you? Let's see. These are old stickers, so they might need some little bit of help. Might need a little helping hand there. So, but yeah. Oh, let's see. Did you guys hear that? Ashley's been gassy lately, so that was a loud one. Jeez. I think all he did was get up too. So I'm just doing this that way I can keep talking to you. So usually I don't fuss with the stickers, but I just want to keep talking because, yeah. So we're going to LA tomorrow. We're going to go to Disneyland, and then we are going to go, we're going to go to Frank Garcia's studio. Ooh, I get to go back there, and I want to shop. And then we're going to go do, on Thursday on the way home, we're going to go do our shop at the grocery stores. So this is our anniversary trip, right? So our anniversary is not till 2/22. So it's we were married 2/22/97, and yeah, so this will be our 25th anniversary. Of course, we've been together longer than that, but our 25th being married. So we lived in sin, had a baby, everything else, but 25 years. So yeah, so we're gonna do our road trip tomorrow. Cross your fingers that we are safe and that everything goes well. So just keep crossing your fingers, and yeah, so we'll see. But we're gonna just chill it and drive up slowly and carefully and just have a good time. We're gonna have a good time because we want to go to Aldi's, we want to go to Whole Foods, Costco, grocery outlet. So we want to hit all those areas over there and see what they have to offer. So, and then we're gonna hit Amazon Fresh. Have you guys ever been at Amazon Fresh? We've never been. I'm thinking it's just Whole Foods, right? But it's their Whole Foods. And so yeah, we're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be going to Amazon Fresh. There's a few of them too, so I thought that was pretty cool. So the stuff we think is so much fun when we get older is just, that in itself is kind of hilarious because, you know, yeah. I'm so excited to go to the grocery stores. So yes, and it's true, I am. So wait, I didn't want that there. I wanted that here. And hold on. Okay, I'm back. You guys didn't know I was gone, but I was back. I had to go. We are going to have a major crop. Okay, guys, we're going to have a major crop here in San Jose, California, and it's open to everybody. But I'm going to be advertising it on Facebook and stuff. And basically, my friend and I are doing one major crop, and we are making it where we don't earn any money. We don't get any money from this, but we get to have fun with everybody. And that's what we wanted the most. Coast. And so, yeah, so the hotel called us, and so we're golden. We're getting this done, you guys. It's going to be so much fun. But it's going to be June 10th through the 12th. And it'll be at the DoubleTree Inn by the Hilton in San Jose, California. We're probably going to do an early bird special for $150, and that's really darn cheap. And the hotel is working with us completely, and we get to, you'll get to be able to crop Friday from 11 a.m. to 10 p.m., Saturday from 8 to 10, and Sunday 8 to 5. So 3 whole days of cropping and just relaxation for yourself. And just, we're going to do swaps, de-stash table. There's not going to be prizes or anything like that, because all the money that we are charging is for the haul only. So it is basically a crafty weekend away, and just to have fun, treat yourself, have fun creating with other people who love creating also. And yeah, so we're golden. I'm going to be putting it onto Facebook, you know, the Obsessed group, all the planner groups. It's open to everyone. If you want to bring your sewing machine, go for it, you know. So we don't care. We're going to be just crafting. So because this was in Monterey, I used the Photoplay Monterey stuff, and I just, you know, I just went with it because it was so much fun. You know, it was Monterey, beautiful day, so just fun. So what do you guys think? I love how this came out. Oop, let me move that out of the way. And oh gosh, it was so much fun. But yeah, I'll put all the details in here, what day we went, and what the name was, so that will be there. This is going to say favorite author. This is going to say Tim built the bench seat for the car. So yeah, I think we're good. All right. Okay, enough interruptions. I haven't had any coffee. Oh my God, feel bad for me. All right, guys, take care. I will be back probably I'll be gone next weekend also. So probably next week. I'll see you guys all next week. Take care. Bye.